Alright, we're going to begin a series of exercises from the Navy SEALs fitness book. Have you ever wondered what the Navy SEALs do to train? One of the things they do is they use a dynamic stretching program that they do before they do any exercise program. These are called neck rolls. Let's go through. This is the actual program from the Navy SEAL manual of stretches used for the Navy SEALs to get their fighters, to their soldiers, ready for exercise. The first is they do neck rolls. Here they're going to do a no count exercise. Standing in one position, you're going to slowly roll your head from side to side, and you're going to roll it back and forth, and you're going to roll it in a circle. You're just going to do that till you feel comfortable. Generally you'll do that for around 8 to 12 seconds until you feel nice and comfortable. You'll hear a lot of crunching and stuff in there, and that just means that you're actually getting your neck loosened up. Now you're going to do the high jack and the high Jill. This is the 4-count exercise. You begin with a standing position with one arm above the head and the other arm down and slightly away from the body. On 1 count, both arms are pulled upward, stretching the chest muscles and release. Count and repeat the first movement. On count 3, the arms exchange position and pull towards the back and release. Repeat this movement 4 times. So what you're doing here is you're going to have one arm up. You're going to raise it all the way up in the air. High jack. Drop it back down. Raise the other arm up in the air. High Jill. Raise the other arm up in the air. High jack. High jack. High Jill. You're going to do this. You're going to do that 4 times. Now this is the actual stretching program for the Navy SEALs. Now you're going to do a 3-count. Up, back, and pull over. This is a 3-count exercising. Begin from standing position, arms on the side. In court, on count 1, bring both arms up, down, up, forward, and upward. On count 2, bring both arms down and back. On count 3, bring both arms front and around to a complete full circle. So you're going to bring them up on 1, down on 2, around and back in 3. So you're going up and on 1, back in 2, around in front in 3. Up, back, around, in front in 3. This exercises our shoulders, our neck, our back, and our chest. The 3-count, up, back, and over. Navy SEAL. Now we're going to do press, fling. This is a 3-count exercise. Begin from a standing position with the arms bent. Fist, midline of chest, and elbows out to the side. On count 1, pull the elbows backwards toward the midline of the back, stretching the chest muscles and release. Repeat the same movement on count 2. On count 3, extend the arms out backwards and stretch the chest muscles. So you're having your arms in the front, and you're going to go in, in, in. You're stretching them towards the middle, and you pull the elbows back. So you're going back, back, back with the elbows. 1, 2, and then you're going to pull them wide. 3. Press, fling. So you're going back with your elbows twice, back with your elbows, back with the elbows, and now the third one is the fling. So it's called the press, fling. So they do that 3 to 5 times. This works our chest and our anterior shoulder. So your arms are up, your elbows are up, and you're going back, back, back. 1, back, 2, back, 3, wide. Now we're doing the standing toe pointers. This is a no count exercise. Start from a standing position with the body weight over the heels. Flex and extend the feet and toes. Stretch. The stretch should be felt both in the calf muscles and in the muscles in the front of the shin or the anterior tibulus. As an alternative, walk on the heels with the toes pointed forward. This is a great exercise for you to help with your shin splints, to help get rid of shin splints. So you're actually taking your foot and flex it up and flex it up, and you're going to feel that on the front of your shin. You can also walk on your heels with your toes pointed upwards. So you're not walking on your toes, you're actually walking on your heels. This is standing toe pointers. Remember, this is from the Navy SEAL Fitness Manual. This is a good pre-run stretch. Here's another. This is the 4-leg swing. And this one, we are not doing a count again. We're standing upright, slowly swing 1 leg to the front, and then go back to side, and across the front and in back. Then the swing should be slow, continual movement, pointing the toes up towards the stretching. Will work different muscles. So we're standing on one leg, we're swinging leg front and back, and then side to side. So we're going up, front, back, same leg. Your left leg's going up to the front, then back to the behind, then up to the left, then across to the right. So it's 1 forward, 2 backwards, 3 to the side, 4 across. But you don't have to count, so it's up and back, up and across, up and back, side and across, up and back, side and across. The four-way leg swing. Now we're going to do the 4-way lunges. This is a no count exercise too. And you're going to start from a standing position, extend one leg forward into a lunge so that the body weight is distributed on both legs. When lunging forward, the knee should not extend beyond the toe of that leg. So it's a nice 90-degree angle right here. Use the forward leg to push off and return to the starting position. Repeat the movement using the same leg to the side. Then repeat the movement with the opposite leg. So you're doing 4-way lunges. You're going to lunge forward to 90 degrees, then push back. Then you're going to lunge sideways to 90 degrees, then push back. Then you're going to go forward with the other leg to 90 degrees. Then you're going to go backwards to the left 90 degrees. So it's a 4-way lunge, a no-count exercise used by the Navy SEALs to get their gentlemen ready. These are the toughest soldiers in the world, the Navy SEALs, folks, and this is what they're doing. Lunge forward, come back. Lunge side, come back. Lunge forward with the other leg, come back. Lunge side with the other leg, come back. Let's go to the neck exercise. This is the trunk rotation. A 4-count exercise. Begin in a standing position with the legs shoulder width apart, the knees slightly bent. On count 1, bend forward and flex the hips forward. On count 2, bend laterally. On count 3, bend backwards. On count 4, bend the torso laterally to the remaining side. When bending backwards, keep the legs slightly bent to avoid hyperextending the back. So you're going 1, 2, 3, reverse. 1, 2, 3, reverse. 1, 2, 3, reverse. A 4-count exercise of trunk rotations. Every time we do stretches in my martial arts class, we do this trunk rotation. This works your abdominal muscles, including the obliques and the hip flexors. So it's forward, left, back, right. Forward, left, back, right. Great little trunk rotation done by the Navy SEALs. Now we're going to do some static stretching. And the first one is called trunk twisters. Starting from a seated position with both hands behind the neck, twist the upper torso to one side and then to the other. So you're crossing your legs in the front. You know, and that's a little flexible exercise right there where you sit down and you cross your legs. And you're going to warm up by twisting your body to the right, twisting your body to the left. Twist your body to the right, twist your body to the left. Now you can almost do the same thing with your static stretch where you're standing up and your knees are slightly bent, bend forward, and then back. So you're leaning forward, you're doing back. So to warm up for the static stretches, they're going to sit down and you're going to twist right, sit down, and twist left. Sit down, twist right, sit down, and twist left. Alright, now we're going to go through some static stretches. This is where we're not really moving it a lot, and this is where you can help your partner. In a standing position, clasp the hands behind the back, with the left hand grasping the right wrist. Now bend the head to the left and bring the left ear towards the left shoulder, while pulling down the right arm with the right hand for added stretch. Do not shrug the shoulders up to the ear. The stretch should be felt on the right side of the neck and the shoulders. Perform the stretch on the left side by grabbing the left wrist with the right hand. Bring the right ear forward towards the right shoulder while pulling down the left arm in the right hand. Return to upright position and flex the head forward and down using either hand to hold the stretch. Return the head to an upright position. So now you're standing here and you're going to hold the right. You're going to be moving your head to the right side. You're going to hold your left arm with your right hand. This stretches my neck this way. So we're stretching the neck this way. So we're pulling down and stretching this way. Pulling down and stretching this way. Pulling down and stretching this way. Then you switch arms, and you're going to pull down and stretch that way. Do not shrug the shoulders up, as they say there. So do not shrug up with the shoulders. Pull down, stretch to the right, pull down, and stretch to the left. This is a no count exercise, so you can take your time doing it. You also can put one hand behind the back, and you're going to pull down on your head. Just pull straight down on your head with your hand behind your back. This is going to loosen up our neck muscles to the front. So this is another static lateral and forward neck stretch. Lateral and forward neck stretch. Lateral means just side to side. Forward means just front and back. Very nice. Now let's stretch our shoulders and chest. Begin from a standing position with the arms extended to the sides while keeping the thumbs pointed up. Extend the arms backwards. Either have another person hold the stretch or use a pole. So you're putting your shoulders all the way up, parallel, straight out to the side. Then you keep your thumbs back and you have someone try to touch your arms in the back. Now they're not going to be able to touch your arms when your thumbs are straight up, folks. But don't worry, they're not supposed to be able to. But they should do that. But this is not a count thing, so you take your time and do that till the person says, okay, okay, that's good, that's good. So relax and do it. This works my anterior shoulders and my chest muscles. This is stretching my back of my shoulders and my chest muscles. Now, if you don't have a partner, you can do it with one arm at a time, and you're going to use a pole. So pretend this guy is a pole. So you're going to just stand forward, put your hand back, and then twist your body against the pole. So you're getting the same stretch using a pole if you do not have a partner. The swimmer stretch. This is performed seated. Clasp the hands behind the lower back, the palms up, thumbs roll down, your thumbs are down, while bending forward from the waist. Pull the arms up towards the head. So you're sitting down, my thumbs are pointed down. I'm going to lift my arms up towards my head. Lift my arms up towards my head. This is a swimmer stretch, because the swimmers will do that because they're doing such a vigorous arm and shoulder rotation when they swim that they want to get that really loosened up. This, again, is not a counting stretch, so you can take your time and do it. Here's the upper back stretch. While standing or seated, extend and clasp the hands together in front of the body, turning the palms outward and pressing together until the shoulders are rounded. So I'm putting my hands straight out in front of me, palms outward, and then I'm rolling my shoulders forward. This is really going to stretch your upper back. And remember, you can do these seated, some of these exercises seated, so you can do this exercise while you're watching TV or while you're sitting in a chair. And this works my posterior shoulders, my upper back, and my triceps. My hands go straight out front, and I'm just rolling my shoulders forward and holding that, since it's not a time stretch or a count stretch. A posterior shoulder stretch. Bring the arm that is to be stretched across the chest. Use the opposite arm to pull the arm stretched forward until the stretch is felt in the shoulder. So you're bringing this arm flat, straight across your chest. Bring your other arm up, and you just push it in. So it's here, pushing it in, here, pushing it in. Depending how flexible you are is how far you can push that arm in towards your chest. Some people can do it a long way, some people can't do it a long way. But again, it's not a time stretch or a count stretch, so take your time and do it. This is the forward wrist stretch. Some people never warm up their wrist, and that's why they get problems when they're on the computer all day. They never do anything for their wrist or anything. Begin on the knees with the hands on the deck. Turn your wrist so your fingers are pointing towards the knee. Just that alone is hard for some people. Thumbs on the outside. Keep the palms flat, lean forward, stretching the front part of your forearm and your wrist. So this is where you have your hands on the ground, you're just leaning forward, and when you do that, you're going to feel a nice, comfortable stretch on your wrist. Don't strain yourself. These are stretches. These are not jerks. These are not braking exercises. So you're going to lean forward, stretch your wrist. You can do this against a wall too, or you can do this sitting at a chair where you just put your hand on the side of the chair and stuff. The triceps twist. Stretch. Standing erect, bring your arm up to be stretched so that the elbows are pointing upward, and the hand rests between the shoulder blades. Gently pull down on the middle behind the head to stretch the triceps. To extend the stretch down the side of the body to the opposite side, you can extend it more by leaning. So here, I'm going to just have my arm straight up in the air, grab a hold of my elbow, and stretch that tricep. So you just pull it over, pull it over. If you want to make it twice as effective, you actually lean to the right, or else you want to make it twice effective, you lean to the left. Now once again, these are stretches from the Navy SEAL physical training manual. So you want to do these all the time. So let me go back here. You're going to see that we're going to finish with the tricep stretch, and we're going to come back and pick up some more Navy SEAL stretches here in just a minute.